Stand up, boy, stand up. Stand up, you have to stand up. I tell you what, you come here. Just stand here. Together. Just stand up. You've got it back. In this room. So, welcome to you all, and would you like to take your seats, please? So, on behalf of David and nokkaew, welcome to the Chiltern Room here at Wycombe Registration Office, and you're here to celebrate a very special occasion and to be witnesses to the vows that will join them in matrimony. And however far you've travelled to be here today, please know that it means a great deal to them both that you're here to share in their happiness on this big occasion. Some introductions first. My name is Joanna Birtles. I'm a Superintendent Registrar here at Buckinghamshire, and I'm accompanied by my colleague, Anne Fish. And Anne is the person who has the responsibility of writing the record of today's event by hand into our register. That register will then be kept here in Wycombe in our vaults, where we house registers for the whole of the area of Buckinghamshire, dating back to 1837. So today you two are recording your own little bit of history here at the registration office. Thank you for allowing us to be part of the ceremony here today. I always think that a marriage is a huge event in people's lives, and to be able to be part of that event is a tremendous privilege, so thank you very much. In making their vows here today, David and nokkaew will be making a commitment to each other for the rest of their lives as they bind together all of their hopes and aspirations for their future. So, David and nokkaew, the purpose of marriage is for two people to commit, to care and support each other through life. Sorrows are halved and joys are doubled. Marriage is a promise. It's a potential made in the hearts of two people, and it's a promise which takes a lifetime to fulfill. It's not always an easy path. It requires respect, devotion and understanding. And most importantly, it requires the ability to listen, the wisdom and courage to know and to acknowledge when it just might be possible, but it could be wrong, and then the strength, determination and good humour to put things right. And marriage requires closeness and distance. Closeness to provide each other with the love and friendship, help and comfort that will make you stronger to meet together whatever life holds for you. And it requires distance. Enough distance to allow each partner to be an individual, the individual that you've met and that you love. So the vows you make today will unite you as husband and wife in a proud confirmation of your commitment and in recognition of the love, respect and friendship that you have for each other. And now to start the ceremony here today, we have a very special occurrence, because we have some live music here. And David is going to introduce this for us.
It's a year ago, nokkaew had to go back to Thailand, and this song went through my head all the time. It's written by Les, playing by the legendary Les Payne himself.
I'm going to play without an amp because you're all very quiet. Normally at gigs everybody's talking. What Dave didn't know was this song's not totally appropriate for today, but it is called I Can't Help to Feel the Love. But I've written, if you listen to the last verse, I've changed it especially for them. You walked on out, but I just really couldn't see. You walked on out, I didn't think that you were. But had enough, so I can't help to feel the love. Or where should I learn how to hate what I am? But I just tried, even though I know I'm still a man. I can't help to feel the love. I can't help to feel the love. I know that I was saying something came my way. I'll not forget, she really made my day. I can't help to feel the love. I can't help to feel the love. I can't help to feel the love. I can't help to feel the love.
Thank you, Grace. Thank you, David. I can see why those words meant so much to you. Now, to begin the formal proceedings, I have to address you all with the following words. This place, in which you are now met, has been duly sanctioned according to law for the celebration of marriages. And you are here today to witness the joining in matrimony of David Mark Stanbury and Jetsadavan Viciano. And if any person here present knows of any lawful reason why this marriage should not be entered into, they should declare it now. A loud silence is exactly what we wanted. Obviously a hand-picked audience. So would you like to stand, please? So you are about to exchange vows which will unite you as husband and wife. The words you speak will be a formal declaration and a public pledge of your love and a promise of lifelong dedication to each other. So I'm going to ask you first, please, to declare the full legal names by which you are known today. Our groom,
David Mark Stanbury.
and our bride. Thank you. And before you are joined in matrimony, I have to remind you of the solemn and binding character of the vows you are about to make. Marriage, according to the law of this country, is the union of one man with one woman, voluntarily entered into for life, to the exclusion of all others. So I'm now going to ask each of you in turn to state that you are both lawfully entitled to make your marriage promises to each other here today. And I'm going to do that by asking you a question. Are you, David Mark Stanbury, free lawfully to marry Jetsadavan Viciano?
I am.
And are you, Jetsadavan Vichanram, free lawfully to marry David Mark Stanbury? Thank you. So we've now reached that part of the ceremony where David and nokkaew will contract their marriage vows before you, their family and friends, who are all here today as their witnesses. So could I ask you all please to stand, if able, as a support to them both. And now, who gives this woman to be married to this man? So Chet, would you pass, if we just put the flowers down for a second, would you pass nokkaew's hand to David and just say, I do? Thank you very much. So now, would the two of you please turn and face each other and hold two hands in two, because you're now going to say these vows to each other and not to me. So David first. I, David, take you, nokkaew, to be my lawful wedded wife.
To be my lawful wedded wife.
And I, nokkaew, take you, David, to be my lawful wedded husband. Thank you. So, it's part of a long tradition in this country that a marriage is sealed with the exchange of rings. A wedding ring is an unbroken circle. It has no beginning and no end, and it symbolises unending and everlasting love. So it's the outward sign of the promises that have just been made. And I'm now going to invite Andrew, the best man, to come forward with the rings, which I have already checked with him. So, would you give David first the ring that he's going to put to nokkaew?
I think it might be that one.
Yeah.
David, these are the special words you wanted to say. So would you like to put the ring onto nokkaew's finger and just hold it there on the knuckle while you say the words?
It's easier said than done.
That's it.
I give you this ring, not only a symbol of my love, but much more. This ring is made of 3 rings with 3 different colours of gold. 2 of the rings represent our different cultures, our different colours of skin, and the 2 great nations and countries we come from. The 3rd ring links and mixes all these together to show our love for each other.
Excellent, thank you. And now, would you give the ring to nokkaew, please?
Anybody?
Oh yeah, there's a distinct difference in the
Yeah,
size.
slight size.
We run on with it. We take it down the pawnbrokers.
Okay, so would you place it on David's finger and just hold it onto the knuckle and say after me, David, I give you this ring as a sign of my love and as a symbol of our marriage. Thank you. Perfect. That's not coming off, is it? Thank you, Andrew. And now, would you all like to take your seats, please? Bride and groom still standing. So, in the ceremony here today, you've both promised to make a lifelong commitment to love and respect one another. You have both consented to be joined in matrimony, and you've symbolised your marriage with the giving and receiving of rings. You have both made the declarations prescribed by law and have made a solemn and binding contract with each other before your witnesses, your family and friends, the people who mean the most to you in your lives. And you are now lawfully joined together in matrimony. So continue to make life come to life for each other, nurture each other's hopes, and support each other through disappointments. And remember to encourage one another to grow to your very best potential. And remember that when difficulties trouble your marriage, as they do all marriages from time to time, remember what brought you together And remember today and the wonderful support that you have packed around you. So it's my particular privilege now to be able to be the first to congratulate you because of where I'm standing. So I do congratulate you. Congratulations.
Thank you.
And I can now pronounce you as man and wife together. And it's my privilege again to say that David, in time-honoured tradition, I'm sure your guests won't mind at all if you give your new wife a kiss to celebrate the occasion. So we're now going to have the...
You're my girl. You do things like I never known before. And when you know I like it, you do it more. And you're the one that I adore. You're my girl. You change my mind without a fuss. We think as one, not two of us. And you're the one that I love. You're my girl. You do things like I never known before. And when you know I like it, you do it more. And you're the one that I adore. Yes, you're the one that I adore. You're my girl, and you're the one that I love.
Ready? To everybody in Thailand.
Hello.
Cheers! Oh, cheers, like this. Cheers!